Papa Smurf is throwing an exceptional party and invites all Smurfs to join him. The game includes 50 mini-games that embody the Smurfs' joyous character, while Adventure Mode sends players on an exciting journey. The game includes 19 classic Smurfs and 31 customizable clothes, as well as 6 game modes and 2 up to 4 players for local multiplayer enjoyment. The Adventure Mode tells a thrilling original narrative set in Smurf Village, featuring over 100 famous Smurfs and 10 different locations, including the Enchanted Forest, Snowy Mountains, and Gargamel's territory. Voidwrought is an action platformer with fast mobility, unique powers, and brutal boss battles. Players can personalize their experiences by equipping powerful relics and souls. They can explore the depths below, unearthing old riches and cultivating their shrine. With over 30 relics and souls, players may customize their weapons and sanctuary. As their fan base grows, more secrets and rewards arise. Fluid, responsive movement, ambient biomes, combat against over 90 opponents, and gameplay customization with over 30 active relics and passive souls are all key aspects. Aster the Neo-Gician, Drek the Berserker, may the Cartomancer and Logs the Elementalist embark on an epic quest to become legendary class. They confront monsters and enchanted lands while battling against renowned guilds such as Noob, Justice, Roxer, and Pro Game Master. The game provides a lively, difficult RPG experience in which users may design avatars, improve their skills, and interact with other players in the real world. The game has a stunning graphic design and provides a realistic RPG experience with over 50 hours of gameplay. Abathor is a 2D platformer with action roguelite components that may support up to 4 players in local multiplayer mode. Over 50 stages of rising complexity await players, culminating in boss battles. The game has complex pixel imagery and an epic soundtrack, and players may explore the Atlantis continent while immersing themselves in narrative-inspired. Players must work together and compete to rescue the continent, battling demons, ancient gods, flying monsters, and terrors. They must avoid danger, traps, and chasms while vying for important goods and wealth.
The girl miraculously escaped from a labor.
Asia, a 10-year-old girl, sees the horror of the Second World War through her naive eyes. She is inspired by her desire to return home, sets off on a trip to reconcile with her family. The game includes stealth techniques, first-person cinematic levels, and more than 15 creative minigames. Players travel across the treacherous landscapes of Germany and Poland, hearing the heartbreaking stories of the war's unjust victims. Asia's diary contains parts of her tale, while over 15 creative minigames give complexity and diversity to the adventure.
You are in for a
Plunge yourself in the award-winning masterwork, which showcases the classic Sumi e-ink art form in glorious HD. Step into the footsteps of Amaterasu, the adored Japanese sun goddess who takes the form of a mythological white wolf, on a journey to defeat Orochi, the terrible 8-headed monster who has thrown Nippon into turmoil. Players can choose between a current widescreen display and the classic format of the original edition. Additionally, interactive loading windows from the original release have been kept to provide a realistic gameplay experience. Navigate the eerie realm of Penumbra, a lost region teeming with opponents, 3D platforming challenges, missions, and collectibles. Overcome formidable opponents with distinct combat styles and engage in exciting boss battles. Survive oddball survivors to gain rich rewards. Penumbra now has a plethora of artifacts and things available for discovery, looting, and trade. Upgrade your equipment to face threats and become a fearsome warrior. Beyond Penumbra, you'll uncover the Void, a deserted region where you must locate portals to abstract platforming tasks and secret prizes. Sifu pushes players to perfect kung fu via trial and error involving rapid escape, deflecting, and hitting back. Survival requires careful placement and imaginative use of the surroundings, which includes throwable objects, homemade weapons, windows, and ledges. Mastery in Kung Fu necessitates ongoing practice, both physical and mental. Players may learn from their failures, acquire new abilities, and summon inner power to perfect lethal moves. Arenas is an addition that includes 5 new Kung Fu gaming styles, 15 dynamic locales, and 120 challenges. This retro-inspired action platformer pits you against scary monsters in violent, skill-based combat. Players can use numerous killing devices and powers to put their skills to the test against towering monsters. A warped Lovecraftian realm with Metroidvania-style adventure and gothic aesthetics is included in the game. Players may personalize their fighting experience by changing the look, abilities, characteristics, and weaponry of their character. Exploration loot and fallen enemy loot may be utilized to enhance weapons through crafting. Super Chariot is a 2D platformer that may be played solo or cooperatively. Players must steer the deceased king's wheeled casket across 25 stages and 5 colorful landscapes while avoiding taunts from the king's ghost. The game offers hours of interesting exploration, sliding sequences, and riches, thanks to its unique gameplay and clever physics engine. Players can play alone or with friends, traversing catacombs and crevasses, climbing and undertaking risky maneuvers. To conquer all stages and risks, the game takes skill, coordination, and courage. Scrap Riders is a future cyberpunk adventure game in which players take on the role of Rast, a member of the Scrap Riders, an outlaw motorcycle gang. The game transports players across barren wastelands and sprawling metropolises governed by corporations. As a smuggler with a keen wit, players must overcome the difficulties of this post-apocalyptic world. The game has classic adventure gameplay, cutting comedy, a beat-em-up style, character growth and progression, a deep narrative with substantial mythology, original music written specifically for Scrap Riders, and challenging puzzles. Double Cross is an action-adventure game in which players take on the role of Zara, an agent of Rift entrusted with keeping the peace across multiple realms. Following an attack on the Rift headquarters, players must employ advanced equipment to move, battle, and explore across several dimensions. They must collect clues in order to identify the assailant and preserve the universe. Customizable playstyle, adventure game action, a novel proton slinger system, and a variety of strikes and combinations are among the highlights.
Good job.
This cooperative game emphasizes collaboration by offering bright, chaotic stages packed with colorful characters. It's a single-player game that allows players to leap and transition between characters smoothly. The game is simple to learn yet tough to master, with difficulty modifications for varied speeds. The plot focuses on a lovely robot protagonist, and the soundtrack is fantastic. There's also a funny jokes, super hidden secrets, and awards to show off your accomplishments. The game is ideal for exercising and conquering hurdles. Garfield, a popular feline, returns to a frantic racing game. Players select their character and cart depending on their own characteristics and racing style. The goal is to sprint beyond the starting line and outperform opponents. Players can obtain an edge by using extra goods such as the pillow or the magic wand. The game supports up to 8 players in both local and online modes, including multiplayer support for up to 4 players in split-screen mode and 8 players in online mode. The game allows users to customize their avatars and carts to improve their performance on the course. Bite the Bullet is a roguelite RPG shooter in which players must consume opponents, bullets, and other items in order to upgrade their character, weapons, and skills. They may play solo or in local co-op with pals, personalize their character with a rich skill tree, and gorge themselves on 50 levels. Players may also make unique new weapons, wield a shield, collect action hero bandanas, and morph into a strong Zombro form. The game has an engaging narrative, side quests, and a large, branching skill tree. Lila, the brave protagonist, must band together with a variety of one-of-a-kind pals to preserve her kingdom from the malicious conductor's attempts to exterminate all melodic and enticing qualities. The game sends players on a mission to discover the mysterious story of Lila, her background, and the actual nature of the menace over the mysterious Sky Island. Along the way, gamers will come across riddles, strange animals, and fearsome monsters. The music-infused pixelated dreamscape delivers an immersive experience. Son of a Gun is a top-down shooter game in which players can pick from 6 different heroes and fight a variety of adversaries. The game has a diverse selection of weaponry across 7 classes, allowing players to choose their battle style. They also have the option of using grenades to improve their tactical capabilities. The game takes set on several extraterrestrial worlds, each with its own ecosystem and problems. Insects, zombies, robots, and ghostly apparitions are among the more than 20 adversary kinds that players encounter. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
Yes.